Yo, 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 what's up, humplings? It's your boy, your favorite internet nothing, Jack B. Today I'm gonna show you the behind the scenes of Megatron and Galvatron versus Optimus Prime. And then when we're done, I'm gonna kill myself for talking like that with this gun. So right here's my setup. I have a green screen that I recently got for my birthday. Lights. My action figures that I'm using. I replaced the other Optimus Prime with movie Optimus Prime because I thought it went better with the scene. Here I have what I'm using to hold up the characters and keep them in place. Instead of clay, I'm using SH Figure Arts figure stands. You can get them online for $3,000 per... Here are the lights. I've been using this to maintain the same quality of light for each shot. I started the video out without a green screen because I didn't have it then. So it's a little darker at the beginning, but now I've got these, so I'm able to maintain consistent lighting. Here's the camera I'm using, a Kodak high definition camera. Even though it says it's high definition, but it often takes blurry pictures when I don't want it to. Here's my computer where I'm reading the script off of and playing music. And here's the TV that I need to have running at all times because I'm like an ADHD child. I cannot exist without some sort of entertainment going on. So how I've been doing this is I've been animating on the green screen. I've been using these to keep the characters standing when I have them do stuff like walking or kicking. You'll notice that the green screen does have wrinkles and different shadings to it. That is fine. I've been working around that, and I'll show you how. Alright, so I'm going to show you how I animate and how I'm animating my stop motions now. I thought this was the more interesting part. I showed you my equipment and my setup for the actual taking the pictures part, but there wasn't a whole lot to say there, and I'm really bad at just ad-libbing for stuff like this, but okay. So I'm gonna show you start to finish how I complete each shot. Alright, so first I import the pictures into Anime Studio Debut. It's not, I don't know if this is exactly what it's intended for, but I stopped using this mostly for animations because it's good for short little stuff, but like complex animations with complex movements just can't really be done in it. But it works great for stop motion. So I import the pictures, as you can see here. There's the green screen, the figures with the lighting. I import them into a switch, which is a type of folder that lets you keep only one picture active at a time. And so I go here, I have it at 2, and I switch it to the next one, you know, stuff like that. So the animation looks like this. Hold on. Okay, it's kind of lagging a bit. But yeah. That's the way it looks. So you can see I do have the SH Figure Arts stand right here. It's visible. I also sometimes use my hand to hold figures up if I can't get the right balance. So what I do is I take pictures like this, and as you can see, since the background it has different variations, it's not a complete shade of green, not a single solid color of green. I take it into Photoshop. So here you can see one of the pictures I took without any effects or anything. It's got the stand, it's got the shadows. So what I do is I paint bucket as much of it green as I can. Just make it all solid, one solid green shade. So that way when I bring it into After Effects, it looks better, it works better, you know. So I'm not gonna do everything for this because I already have this done. This is just an example, but you know, this is what I do. Why is it turned like that? This is what I do. I just shade everything the same color, and because it's a green screen, it's much easier than if I was than if I took these pictures in front of a background. Because then, to cut this out, I would have to manually cut out the character, and then that would cut out from the background, so I'd have to take another background shot without these. So I just find this easier. And to get rid of this, I just paint over it. I paint over any part that is hard to get filled in with the paint bucket tool. Yeah, so that's how I make everything green and everything pretty for the green screen. Once I do that, I take the pictures back into Adobe Anime Studio. Fuck me, Anime Studio, and then I animate them the same way. It's probably lagging because I have this mic attached, but this is how I do it. So now you can see we're missing the stuff that's in the way. I notice right there's a little part. I forgot to get rid of that, because what I do is I take the spot healing brush and I paint it over, so it gets rid of a little handle and makes it look like it's not there. So after that I export it and take it into Adobe After Effects. Yeah, that's what it's called. So here we are in Adobe After Effects. So here is my scene. So here's the picture. The green screen, so here's the animation with the green screen as one solid color. And what I do to make this look all purty and stuff is I search the effects for key light, I drag it on, then I do this, and then we bring in the background. But as you can see, everything is from the original animation is kind of dulled and see-through, so what I do is I just duplicate that once, maybe twice, depending on if it's needed, and then we have the final shot. And then we take that into Premiere, and with sound, that's what we have. So that's how I'm doing things with Megatron and Galvatron versus Optimus Prime. So if you've watched this far, I thank you. I know this isn't as entertaining as the stuff I usually do. Megatron and Galvatron versus Optimus Prime, I am working on it. It will be done eventually. Right now, since I'm home from school, but I'm taking summer classes, but anyway, since I'm home, I'm filming the whole battle between Optimus and Megatron first, because continuity, that's where I set up the first video, so that's where I have to keep it for this. I have other scenes that don't have Optimus and Megatron in it, and that will be probably done. I will actually shoot it when at the end of the 2019 winter semester. The reason for this is because, and you're gonna either really like this or really hate it, there is going to be another video after this one, part of the Megatron and Galvatron continuity. There's going to be a number 3, and so that will mostly take place at the other location. And so for continuity, I need to be in the same place, and there's really not a whole lot of room where I was going to shoot it here. So yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. But it will get done. It will be released. I have 2 other stop motions in mind. One that I've already started. It's a Star Wars stop motion, and that can be done anywhere because it's all green screen for background. Like I'm drawing the backgrounds on my computer and then putting them in. So that can be done anywhere. I can, as soon as I'm done with what I need to do for Galvatron and Megatron, and once I finish the set, I can, for the set that I'm using for this, I can go and work more on the Star Wars stop motion. I also have a Dragon Ball Z stop motion that I will also be working on, which I'm really excited about. If you want to support me or help me out in any way, I do have a Patreon. As you can see, I have over 0 patrons and over 0 money coming in. But this is my Patreon page. I do release concept art. Like here you can see my rewards. If you want to be a basic bitch, there's $1. Less basic of a bitch, there's $5. It goes all the way up to $20. And I release stuff like my concept art, my scripts, clips of unfinished videos, animatics. So if you're interested in any of that, you know it's there. I also... Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. I also have a buy me a coffee if you're not into monthly donations and just have some spare change you want to check at me. You know, because anything helps. And anything helps me get towards turning this into a profession and not just a hobby, which I'll keep doing this even if it's just ever a hobby. But this is what I want to do. This is what I want to turn my career into. So if you want to help, feel free to, if you don't want to donate or anything, you can, at least you could share my videos, reblog my stuff on Twitter and Tumblr and all that stuff, and yeah. Alright, I hope you found this moderately interesting. I will see you later, unless I... Oh yeah, I won't, because I decided to kill myself, right? Yeah, okay. I'll just go do that. Bye.